So you're not a practical dresser
Zero
at all?
practicality. It was a December wedding, freezing cold. Everyone's like, oh, you can't wear a shirt, bare legs. I was like, let me think about that. Yes, I can wear one.
On today's edition of Style Insider, I'm joined by Holly Lidgett, creative director and celebrity VIP stylist, talking all things fashion, style, creating outfits, the emotional connection that you have with fashion. This is not one to be missed. Make sure you subscribe. Holly, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Let's kick off with your personal style.
Okay.
It's a big question, but how would you define it if you can?
It is a big question. I think I'm a maximalist minimalist.
Yeah.
And I think I'm conflicted with the ideas of trends because I think that they're there to inspire, not dictate. So for me, I think I've always been a maximalist minimalist. I like clean cuts, really, really simple. Yeah. And then I like to add some kind of crazy moment, some maximalist crazy moment. I mean, I'm a living art as we stand here, basically. So I guess that's my personal style.
As over the years, as you've been building your wardrobe, are you looking at pieces? Are you thinking about looks? Are you looking at silhouettes, designers?
I'm definitely an emotional shopper. I'm an emotional dresser. I'm an emotional shopper. I'm an emotional person. When I think about how I build my wardrobe, it's really, honestly, genuinely about how it makes me feel. Yeah. It's the experience of shopping that I absolutely love. I have some rules.
Take me rules.
Always alone. Do not take a friend. It is the death of the experience. Thank God we've all got WhatsApp video, FaceTime. So unfortunately my friends are with me. Whether they want to be my poor long-suffering best mate deals with constant...
Okay, but then if you're sending them pictures, why do you not want them with you there the whole time?
It's distracting.
Okay,
it's distracting.
Okay. What's then your advice as a stylist to other people who are trying to navigate the high street and all these trends and all these products and building their personal style?
I always try and encourage my personal clients to do is really just take a pause and a second, and it's about then holding your truth.
Okay.
You know, I am not naturally someone that works in high waist. It just doesn't work for me. Release and go, I'm a low-waisted person. And if I go into Zara and I see 4 trousers that are on the hanger, I'm like, oh, object art, love, love, love. Remind yourself you love it. Yeah. It may not love you.
Let's talk about your wardrobe then. The key pillars. I mean, I feel like I can tell what the key pillars are.
I love that. Tell me.
I'm going to go with outerwear and denim.
I like that you said that. I like that you said that a lot. Outerwear is the staple of everything. Maximalist, minimalist. I can keep everything else clean, but I've got to have some moment. Yeah. So this was bought from H&M, who did a Be Good to the Animals collab.
It's mega. I mean, like, this is your entire personality when you wear it.
Literally. And I've had the best time in this, including my wedding.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got my wedding dress here. I was very, very sure about what I wanted to wear when I got married. Yeah. I very rarely take note of what the weather is where dressing is concerned.
Interesting. Why not?
Well, because I'm not going to let that affect me.
Okay, so
I'm going to wear exactly what I want.
So you're not a practical dresser
Zero
at all?
practicality. Okay. Because why?
Yeah, fair enough. Tell me about the rest of your wedding outfit then, as we were talking about this.
So this, obviously, love. Yeah. I had a bit of a journey on the wedding dress like most people do, and actually it's an analogy for life anyway. I thought I'm getting married. I thought I'm going to have to wear a dress, like a thing, you know, like a... Yeah. And I was like, why would I ever think that I would wear a dress? It's just not me. Yeah. My core friends were like, oh my God, yeah, I like major. And again, a bit like shopping and circling back to what I was saying before about shopping. Yeah. My amazing girlfriends couldn't help but allow their own feelings about their own wedding dresses and themselves filter in. And it came from an absolute place of love. Yeah. And we obviously made amazing memories trying them on, but it wasn't for me.
It's not for you.
Again, stop the noise, have a word with myself. Yeah. I know exactly what I want to wear. Yeah. I knew exactly what I wanted to wear, which was an Alaya shirt. I just knew it. And it was a December wedding, freezing cold, back to my point about never dressing for the weather. Everyone's like, oh, you can't wear a shirt, bare legs. I was like, let me think about that. Yes, I can wear one. And I went on my own down to Alaya and I tried it on and I was like, oh yeah, there's my wedding dress. There you go, done. And I was like, it was literally the best thing ever.
And to me, the best thing about that is that that will always have amazing memories, but you can wear that all the time.
I wear it all the time. In fact, I've never worn it like over a jean or anything. Yeah. And they can be friends as well.
Yeah, so good.
Who knew?
I mean, you talk about like not dressing for the weather. Yeah. But it is sort of going into spring. Yeah. What happens in the coat jacket scenario when we go into spring?
I still commit. But I change a t-shirt for a vest.
Okay.
I have lots. I have CDLP is really great.
Yeah, I love them.
H&M, really great.
Yeah.
I'm a real fan of a boxer short,
Yeah.
a true man's boxer short. I think they're cut brilliantly because I'm not a high-waisted person. They always sit low on me, so I wear a good cotton Ralph Lauren.
Yeah. And a men's boxer?
Men's.
Yeah.
Yeah, always a men's boxer. Then I put a bomber over or a blazer over. Everyone should be able to wear whatever they want and celebrate. And I think the journey as a woman going through those decades, you know, I'm entering at 50 next year.
Which blows my mind.
And I would say that it all just gets better and better, your relationship with yourself and therefore your relationship with your choices of how you present yourself.
And obviously in that time, I feel like a lot of people lose their identity with their style, whether it's when you've had a baby, you're going back to work, there's big life moments. A lot of people lose their confidence, think, oh God, I don't know what my style is, you know, I used to be this, and you look back at pictures of yourself and think, oh no, that doesn't feel right anymore. What's your advice to people on that?
I think it's important to acknowledge those moments.
Yeah.
You know, your 20s and your 30s, you're kind of, you know, you're bopping around, you're just living it, you're in the moment, you're you know, on that sort of urgency with your career and whether you're finding a partner, whether you decide to have children or you don't, or whatever journey you're on, it's definitely a speedy, urgent journey. And then you get that level of success and then you're left at this point where you're going, I look back at all of that stuff and I need to now refine that. I need to make that feel like who I am now. And I think it's a really big moment.
And are there questions that you think you ask yourself in that moment? So, you know, if there's people at home watching thinking, how do I refine my style? Is there certain things that you, when you go to your clients and you think, okay, let's talk about this, this and this?
I think what I first of all do is support them in identifying exactly what works for them.
Yeah.
And we just lose all of the kind of like, oh, but it had flowers on it.
Yeah.
Fine. If that dress silhouette works for you, what does that dress silhouette look like for you now in your life now?
Yeah.
And are you at a point to invest in maybe more refined, more well-cut versions of that?
Yeah.
Because quite often it's just that. You know, the only thing I'll say about getting older, and the only thing I will say I've noted for myself and my clients is that tailoring becomes trickier and trickier and trickier the older you get as a woman.
And why do you think that is?
Because we require a good cut. With tailoring, there's nowhere to hide.
Yeah.
A well-cut pair of trousers, there is a difference.
Yeah.
There is a difference. And that is the only area that I think that as you get older, you need to invest in.
And are there brands that then you look to for those pieces?
The Row, I'm afraid to say it, obviously cuts a good pair of trousers. Phoebe Philo cuts a good pair of trousers. I think Kate, Jill Sander, I think Victoria Beckham.
Yeah, really great.
And I think you want to feel like you've got to this point in your life where you maybe are wearing something that feels a bit elevated.
Yeah, and I mean, we talk a lot about like cost per wear with these items, but like if you try on a pair of trousers which fit you perfectly, and it is expensive.
Buy two.
But you know, you could be searching on the high street and you know the amount of money you're spending buying again, tweaking it, it's not quite right. Just buy the one. If you find the one, commit to it.
I think with tailoring, 100%.
Yeah.
If you find a trouser that works for you, absolutely buy it, and then you build around that.
Yeah. Can you share some of your favourite tailored pieces?
So this is a pair of Balenciaga. I got these in Century 21 in New York in, I'd say 20 years ago.
Wow.
And at the time, I had an excellent bottom, and they filled my bottom so much better than they do now. And I was wearing heels, big Dax boots. I remember I was out there for Fashion Week, having the best time in those. Fast forward, had a baby, body changed a bit. So I decided to sort of drop them a bit lower. I then had them built in. And then that was when I realised I wasn't going to wear big heels for a while. And that is the one thing that has evolved over my life. I think that there was a period of time where just on a day-to-day basis, I did wear a bit of a heel.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't feel I do that anymore.
And why do you think that is?
And I'm exhausted.
Okay.
I think I've been alive too long.
But you'd wear a heeled boot?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so that's different. Yeah. Okay, fine.
In my mind...
Do you know, I'm the same as that. I actually only have one pair of heels, but lots of heeled boots. I feel way more comfortable in that camp.
Totally.
Don't know why.
Walking in a well-made heel is a different experience than walking in a high street heel.
I so agree.
I was at the Women for Women car boots out, and there was this pair of Jimmy Choo yellow heels. I was like, never going to wear, but I need to have them in my life. They need to live with me in my life. Just need to look at them occasionally. And then for my birthday, I had this nude dress, and I was like, every time I put a black shoe with it, I was like, I'm not feeling it, it doesn't work. And I was like, oh, fuck it, the dress is wrong, like, I fucked it up. And then I was like, oh my God, yellow shoe. this shouldn't work, but oh my God, this works. So then I put the yellow shoe on. I was literally happy, did a whole photo shoot with myself in my bedroom with this. Literally couldn't have been happier. And then went out for dinner with my girlfriends with the yellow shoe on. And it was, my whole point of the story was, it was Jimmy Choo.
Yeah.
I literally did a good 6-hour stint in that.
Yeah.
Not even a worry, could have done more. So back to tailoring. So these Balenciaga, what I decided when I went out of my heel phase, I took them to my local dry cleaners and I got them to sew a little popper in there.
Yeah.
And then sew another little hook in there so that I could, for the time being, whilst I was in my flat era.
Love that.
As you can see, flat, and then it wouldn't rub along the floor.
Yes. We talked about tailored trousers. What about blazers?
Well, blazer, I think, is something that everybody should have, at least one good blazer. This is a Wardrobe NYC. Pound per wear, I'm literally, it's paying me. Negative equity. I wear it all the time. I love it.
Bombers, I feel like that's a huge part of your style.
You know, in terms of my personal style, there is an element of me that just sort of dresses like a 15-year-old boy. And I just love a bomber. I love it because I love a strong silhouette. And I think what bombers do is, no matter what sort of strict tailoring you've got, no matter what line is going on, this always gives you an amazing kind of structure to your look.
You briefly touched on denim.
Yeah.
It's obviously a really big part of your wardrobe. Are you high street? Are you designer?
Yeah, with denim, I'm always the same.
Yeah.
I'm a low-waisted, straight leg, like these trousers, which have a whole story.
These are amazing.
Oh my God, should I tell you about this
Tell
story?
me about these.
Oh my God, I'm dying. Okay, so these are Daniel Lee for Bottega. So I was obsessed with these trousers. Like literally, I think they were from his 2019 or 2020 collection. I was just dreaming about them, and I'm obsessed with Vinted. I literally need to go to Vinted Anonymous. I don't even look at Instagram anymore. I literally
What? You just browse Vinted?
Oh my God. And obviously, like once mine goes, I can't go on another day unless I own them. It's just, that's fact. It's just like, I can't live, I can't speak, no one speaks to me.
I'm obsessed with the way that you shop.
Oh my God, doesn't everyone? Anyway, so I found them on Vinted.
On Vinted?
I found them on Vinted, oh yes. And then I went back on, it was gone. And that was it. I was like, I had to take a whole day to like process the fact that it was gone. And then I went back on and there they were. And I did not fuck around. This is the best day of my life. When are you sending them? She's like, can't find them.
No.
I died inside. Can't find them.
No.
Yeah. I was like, oh,
okay.
Anyway, joy of joy. She came back. She said, I found them. They're so perfect. When they arrived, it was literally like, I walked around my house. I was like, no one speak to me. I'm going to my bedroom. I've just got to like be with these trousers for a second.
Amazing.
Literally life's complete.
Well, lesson learned is that manifest, don't give up. You will find your perfect trousers, and they do look perfect on you.
And I do actually love them. I feel with jeans that a really good Japanese denim is really good.
Yeah.
But I don't think that means you can't find an excellent pair of jeans on the high street.
Okay. Any high streets here?
Yeah, I've got two of my favourite, which I've had for years. And actually, unlike some of my more expensive denim, I do wash these.
Yeah. You don't wash your expensive denim?
Not really.
Ooh,
I just sort of, wash them with a thing. These are a pair of Zara jeans. That I've had for years.
They look like the most perfect wash.
They're
and
the
a really
perfect
great
wash. The one thing I will say about high street denim is I only buy it in store.
Because you need to try it on.
You need to try it on, and you can get the same silhouette, in two different sizes or in the same size, and they can be completely different. You've just got to put the time in.
Oh, and I find that the wash as well really changes. I'll find a shape I love, and I'll be like, all right, cool, I'll just buy the same size in a different colour, and it hangs completely differently and is different.
So you've just got to put the hours in, and that's the difference between shopping high street and shopping luxury. That has been everywhere with me. I wear that, a white t-shirt, the Beast, a bomber. I wore that to the shows in Paris. I lesson learnt, because I like to take learnings. I should have bought two. But here we are.
You live and learn.
But these are Celine.
Love. And
I do feel that from luxury denim, Celine is one of my absolute favourites. It's a sort of Japanese denim. You put it on and you're like, aha, okay, I'm in a really expensive jean.
Yeah. What about when you want to go out, when you want to feel fabulous, whether it's evening wear, date night, what do you wear to make you feel?
Well, it's funny. I think I'm really, really good at dressing down, and I think I'm really good at dressing up, and I'm not very good in the middle. But I am always either slightly overdressed or slightly underdressed.
Smart casuals are hard.
If someone says to me, come to a dinner at a pub, I almost don't want to go because I don't know what to wear. What is that?
It's so hard.
Even at parties, I'm normally the most overdressed.
Yeah.
I'm very at peace with that. This is my all-time, if I just want to feel absolutely amazing. I've worn it many, many times.
This is so incredible.
Apologies for the lack of hanger appeal, but I think you can get the vibes.
Yeah, but I think also it's good to note that not all clothes look great on the hanger when you're in the store, and you need to try it on and feel that process feels
100%.
like.
But I cannot tell you, and I've worn this to big parties. I've worn this with a pair of ballet flats to dinner and a black blazer. Yeah. I've worn this at things where you would think maybe that's a little bit over the top. No. I've worn this with my Beast blazer.
Would you say if in doubt, go over the top?
If it says the word party, I'm going up. I'm definitely never doing middle.
I love that. Yeah. What about tops? Are you a nice top and jeans kind of girl on an evening or not?
I would say that I'm more a nice top with a tailored trouser rather than a jean.
So you dress it up?
Yeah, I think if I'm going to wear jeans out in the evening, I would make the shoe and the neck piece and a moment rather than the top. So I would always do a white t-shirt, denim, and then like an amazing shoe.
Yeah.
I haven't really stepped into the territory of
jeans and a nice top.
Jeans and a nice top.
Yeah. Talk me through these ones because they look amazing. The tops on the end. Yeah.
This gorgeous creature is Wardrobe NYC. Literally makes me want to put it on immediately right now. It's backless. Again, I don't know why I haven't bought 3, because if these ever got stopped making, it's going to be a very sad day for me. You can wear that with a pair of tailored trousers and a ballet flat.
Yeah.
And like those white ballerinas I've got over there. Yes. Honestly, it never fails. Mm-hmm. And then the other one, which I love, is this 16 Arlington.
Yeah, mega.
Which again is just over. I mean, I look at you now and I'm like, oh yes, that could go with the jeans. Yeah. That could be actually amazing. But you know, that with a pair of white trousers is also incredibly chic.
I love that. You mentioned about accessories being some of the key pieces that can make an outfit feel more exciting. What are those key pieces for you?
I think for me, obviously, you can see that I'm a fan of a neck item. This is from about 15 years ago, Mulberry.
Yeah.
And it's a snood. So this I would put on anything, you know, like if I'm wearing that Wardrobe NYC backless top, I put that on with a pair of tailored trousers, I'm done.
Yeah.
But equally, I would put that on with, you know, a white t-shirt and a pair of jeans, and I'm off.
Are they your equivalent of jewellery?
Well,
with earrings.
I'm a jewellery
would you
person.
do necklaces and earrings?
Very rarely.
Okay,
I definitely never really do. I don't do earrings, very rarely do necklaces. I like a pendant, a long pendant over a t-shirt. But rings is really probably my thing. I sleep in these.
Yeah. All of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is by Pereira, which I love. This is Bottega, Bicester Village. This is from Camden Market, and I've had that for about 30 years. And when Gucci, I don't know if you remember when Gucci were doing those big rings, everyone was like, oh, darling, you've got the Gucci ring. And I was like, £35 from Camden, but okay.
Sunnies?
Hugely into sunnies, yeah, massively. I've got a few, I mean, obviously this, Phoebe Philo needs no introduction. Amazing. She's lovely, I love her.
Incredible.
See, everything looks great already.
Yeah, do you know, those are the type of glasses where they just make an outfit feel... It sounds silly, but just fashion. Like,
I just feel like
it gives the look a real identity.
Yeah, I love her. So these are Tom Ford.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I don't know, 20 years old.
These are really coming back there. I've seen them, loads of them popping into fashion.
And I've got a couple of them, weirdly. I don't know who I thought I was at that point, but I've got 2 pairs. And of course, I do also love Bottega.
Yeah, amazing.
So yeah, I think sunglasses are really important. And for me, they're as important as these moments or anything like that.
And what about bags?
Do you know, I don't have a massive bag collection. I absolutely love this. It's by Banu. I've got my little Dior keyring on it.
Great shape.
It's such a great shape, and this gets so many compliments.
Yeah.
Everybody is always asking me where this is from. I love it. It fits everything in. This is like, when you talk about practical, this is actually practical.
Yeah. Like night out evening.
Night out evening. I go one of 2 ways, really. I either do a tiny little clutch.
Yeah.
It's like there's nothing going on, but there's everything going on. So I love her.
Yeah.
And this is Wandler. I love Wandler. I love what Eliza's doing there. Yeah. And
I love their new designs. I feel like Wandler was really big, and then it sort of had a little dip, and now it's really rebirthed.
Yeah. I just love what she's doing. She's amazing. And again, I could wear it with this, goes with everything.
So chic.
And I think this particular silhouette is fantastic. She did it in leathers, she did it in everything, so I just absolutely love.
I didn't think I liked it like a kind of little strap bag.
Oh, really?
But as you put that on, I just thought,
oh God, I only
chic.
like a little strap bag.
Like that feels too lady on me.
No way.
I couldn't do a strap. I have to hold it like that. Or like
too
this.
lady.
Too odd to me. I don't know why. Okay, final. I mean, I feel like we could literally talk forever.
Yeah.
What would you say the most unexpected item in your wardrobe was?
Well, the one item that I don't have multiples of, I have loads of bombers, I have loads of blazers, is an overcoat. This was Bicester Village, Phoebe Philo for Celine. And honestly, I feel fucking amazing every time I put this on, but I only have one. And it's a real example of like, buy well, buy once.
Yeah, totally.
I did buy well. I have only bought once, and I haven't bought any high street versions, any multiples, nothing.
It's perfect.
So I love it.
What would you say gets the most compliments?
I would say this bad boy. It is obviously, it's H&M Studio, but everyone wants to know about it. Every time I wear this, where's it from? Who made it? Is it real leather? Just the whole shebang. So this gets a lot of attention.
It's the best shape, this one. It's so good.
It's the best.
And then what about your favourite item? Can you pick?
Literally can't pick. It's like asking me to pick which is my favourite child. Can't do it, because I absolutely love every item for many different reasons. I love them because I have amazing memories with them. Like, we've made amazing memories together. I should say my wedding dress. And in a way, yes, my wedding dress definitely is one of my most treasured and favourite items. But this, I have such memories of us doing this show, that season, and I just remember that being part of that whole moment. I talk about some of these vintage denim that I won't even tell you how they came into my life. My Celine.
Oh yeah, these are incredible. If they got left here, I wouldn't be sad.
No, literally, I love her. And so she keeps me very happy. So really, I have a different relationship with every single item. And they all bring me an immense amount of joy.
I'm obsessed. I mean, I could honestly just speak to you, Holly, forever about styling, shopping, everything. Thank you so much for bringing so much joy.
Thank you for having me.
And just like, you really are an example that fashion and clothes should be joyful and happy and make you feel the best version of yourself. So thank you so much for sharing all of your tips and your wardrobe, and hopefully we'll do this again soon. If you enjoyed that, please do subscribe for more fashion content on our channel.